we are having a day where we're going to be putting in multiple cash sessions as we go through. I do have quite a few things I need to do at home, but I feel good. And here's the thing. I would normally start when there would be way more games going, but I spotted a few maniacs. And normally I wouldn't, like, you know, point them out or, you know, whatever like that. But I'm not going to be able to hide the fact that this guy is banana crackers. So this is the reason why we're on this table. And it's the reason why we may stay on this table for a good long time if he sticks around. He's one of those guys who just super tilts. Here it is, first hand, ace-9. I mean, he's always going to have some kind of 60-40. He loses that one. And let's see if he reloads. Usually, nah, he fucking left. Well, that sucks. But whatever. We got another 10-L here. There's a few 10-Ls, but I will say it's not very busy right now, so get over there. So we've got a couple of 9-max 10-Ls. This one just started, and then there's a 10-L. So, like, look at this guy has done this so many times. Like, this is the other maniac. Like, I want to see one showdown. This guy, literally, like, he's raising pre-flop, flop comes down, just so nothing, and then he's just jamming $30 into a fucking 80-cent pot. It's fucking hilarious. So we got two 20-Ls on the bottom. There are 2 more 9-max that I can get on, but the lists have been glitched out, so I keep going down the list. It keeps saying, like, then there's 5 people on it, it's like 5 out of 5. And then there's 6 people on it, and it's like 6 out of 6, 7 out of 7. So it's a bit glitchy. Speaking of 5, 6, 7, ooh, flopping the strizzle. That's a fairly value bet. So we're gonna go ahead and raise. Hopefully somebody wants to get it in. If he doesn't want to get it in, we don't want to get it in with him. So he's gonna want to get it in on, you know, top pairs, over pairs, and flush draws. So everything else is not going to be worth it. Look at this shit. Like, people just... Aces and kings, cool, but jack deuce? Sure, why not? You know, why not? Fine, sure. Well, we might see another guy lose his mind. I'm gonna go ahead and raise. Yeah, it's a good morning. I don't expect this session to be like hours and hours, but I do feel good. Here. I knew it was either going to be a snap fold or a snap jam. That's fine. He can have it. Player is super short. Limped pot. He can definitely already have the straight. He could sure enough have outs, or he could sure enough just have a draw, but even his draw is going to have like 18 outs against me because he's going to have a flush draw and 2 overs and a gut shot. And he might have the full-blown 20 on me on this one, so obviously I can't call. Like, I'm not folding an ace here because he's just so likely to have, like, you know, a suited 10 of diamonds or king of diamonds or, you know, the ace suited, you know, so I'm not going to fold those, but let's go ahead and raise here. This guy kind of flops too much, so we're going to try to get our best value now. Cold call from a short stack. I mean, that's pretty good. We're just going to bet quickly and half pot for value. If he wants to continue, he does. If he doesn't, there's no card on the turn that'll be good for me, so fuck it. It's one of those ones where if you check it, you just get beat. Like, the only thing that's going to want to continue and put a lot of money in if he didn't want to put any money in on the flop is, like, a turn set or something, or a turn full house. This guy might go insane. I might have to take him, because he's just done so much crazy shit. I get 3-bet. Alright. It's a pretty good flop. I don't mind this either. He's not supposed to have a lot of queens, so this is kind of awkward. I guess we just check. Hey, look, Trip Jack's over here. King in the river, can he have kings? For sure. I don't think we fold if he jams, though, because he can have ace-king. We can look like we're bluffing. I think he just probably had like a pair of 10s or something. We're just going to call here. Now we're going to check, and hopefully somebody does something stupid. Nobody did anything. I don't think anybody had a flush. That's the problem. Yeah, king, queen, king, 7. We're not getting anything out of that by betting, so... Maybe could have check-raised the flop because of the draw. But I don't think we're... I don't think there's... You know, they have to have something. So, I like the check. I did consider raising the turn, but... I mean, this guy's going to call, but there's a 3 flush out there. Like, he's not... No, he's not going to... Blech. Doing pretty well. Nothing spectacular, just kind of consistent grinding. Back up to 938. After that horrible run for 30 buy-ins in the wrong direction. This isn't the worst flop. It's just the problem is that it's 4 ways. I'm gonna check. I thought about betting. Jack on the turn's actually kind of good. This is my biggest concern for a jack. We're gonna go ahead and bet. Gonna have to bet twice. I think it's one of those things where as long as a queen or well, an 8 is good for me, obviously. But we just don't want to get beat by a 9, so we're going to have to bet twice. It's 2 pair, and he just got the minimum. Take it down. Nobody had nothing. Looks good, looks good. Ba, ba, ba. That's pretty good. Well, he's not checking king-queen on the flop, so we're trying to catch him with ace-king on the turn. Let's just limp this one. We can raise it, but sometimes it's better just to play and flow. Might be good, right? Should be good. I was thinking, you know, how much do I have to call on the river? I think I have to call like a 3/4 pot bet. Any full pot we can give up. This player leading is kind of weird. I'm getting 3-bet again. Fairly solid player. I'm going to call. There's that set of jacks again. Now he can have aces. I don't love this, but I don't think I'm going to fold because it just seems like garbage. I mean, he donked out. He's never going to have it. I'm going to check. He's obviously going to be afraid of king-queen. King-queen would 3-bet in the blind sometimes. It's not unreasonable. It's kind of common. He bets fairly big. I'm just going to go ahead and call. I don't think I'm folding. If he has aces, it's just too bad. Because he's kind of playing it like a monster. Wow. So I have the 3rd nut here. Yeah. That's fine. And I saw it coming, but the fact that it's just aces or just king-queen... And the jamming on the river is bad, honestly, with aces. Like, because he doesn't give himself a chance when I have king-queen, because I can have king-queen a lot. But I'm not supposed to fold second set, especially 6 max, especially versus this player. That's a pretty good flop. This guy will go crazy, so I don't have to bulk the pot. He'll do it himself if he has a flush. This guy has $3 on the table. Nice. This is to look tilted. I mean, do I think he calls me with the king of diamonds always? Maybe. But I just lost that big pot with set over set, so he was thinking about it. He might have turned the flush and the river might have killed my action. I was thinking about raising the turn, but he's either completely full of shit or he's got a great hand, and when he's got a great hand, I don't want to convince him it's not good enough. We got another 10 and L 9 max. Ooh, I just missed a seat too. God damn it. God damn it. Open enda. That's 6. Jack's not bad, but 6 is obviously ideal because King Queen's not going anywhere with this scenario. All right, so we're gonna check and call. This player is the most likely to have King Queen, so they can also have 2 pairs that can bet big. So we don't raise, but we do call. King, great play, bro. My notes on this player say that they never protect their hand. Like, they just get down to the river, and if they don't see crazy aggression, they just go nuts. Not bad. I'm going to lead the 2-pair Jack Deuce. It's funny, too, because he has kings, so he's blocking King Queen with 2 kings. It's crazy. Not bad. I think I'm going to bet because this is where we get the value. That sucks. Ha ha! It's the only card I'm not going to bet the river that's not a club. That's funny. I think that's my mistake with the ace-deuce full house the next hand. Is I probably should have c-bet the flop to make it look like I was trying to buy it. Because if he has an ace, he might just... Or if he has the flush draw, he might just get it in on the turn. That may have been where I made the mistake. Gut shot, second pair. Ha! Hey, yeah, we got that Twitch baby. 9 months. What's up, Chloroform? It's so funny is my wife's best friend, Brooke, is 9 months pregnant as of yesterday. So we're all kind of pins and needles waiting on the phone call that Brooke's in the hospital having her second kid. For anybody who's an old-time fan, Brooke was the friend having her first kid when I was in Canada, you know, playing, and Courtney left 3 months in because, or 4 months in, because Brooke went into labor a month and a half early. We were supposed to be back. Look at this catch. We were supposed to be back by the time she got, you know, she gave birth, but she ended up giving birth 6 weeks early. But actually, no. What was it? The trip was scheduled for 6 months, and she was supposed to be due at 3 months. But then at a month and a half, Courtney ended up having to go back. Look at this, sucky, sucky. I mean, the player had $1.50. What are you gonna do? So yeah, but this one, that baby's moving nowhere. So she's had a much rougher time of the pregnancy because she's had to go all the way. So she's really been suffering. So we're hoping for a quick healthy delivery. Don't mind this with the backdoor flush draw and gut shot. I just don't want to price this player in. So like if we bet and he has an 8, he's just never going to fold to bluffs. So he's really the reason I'm checking here. Alright, we'll just give up. Probably could have won it on the flop, but who's to know? Nah, he shouldn't fold. Ooh, another set. Third set so far. Can we get action? It's a very wet board. It is a 10 and L. Let's 3-bet this. Wouldn't always 3-bet ace-10, but this is such a small bet. Let's just go ahead and raise here. Maybe somebody with 7-8 goes crazy, or 6-8, or 7-6. We're obviously never folding. It's bottom set, which sucks, but there's just too many draws. That's not bad. That's actually not bad at all, because somebody shouldn't have a 9. So there's a lot of 2-pair combos that'll continue. I don't mind this. If this player folds, I think we're okay. This player calls. I'm going to check. He can have king, queen a ton. He can also have some sets. I think if he leads here, we're no good, but we should be good otherwise. Yep. Yeah, that's one of those ones where I like showing down that I 3-bet the ace-10. It's kind of nice. Appreciate you guys coming out, man. That's awesome. I didn't know if I was going to get anybody today because it was kind of early. Alright, we got another 10 and L off to the side. So currently have 8 tables. And, yeah. Feeling good. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Nines are pretty good. I mean, we can call for a nick. Or for a dime. Check. Dime for a 5. It's good. I think we just want to lead. I'm going to call this one. Yeah, he just had ace king or ace jack. You have to let him see the river there, and look for a safe run out, and then fold if he bets. But you can actually absolutely fire twice. Oh, this is no good. This is all right. 5's okay. How much guesswork do I want to do? Five on the river. I'm hoping to get called by ace high. Yeah, he's not silly like that. Ace is nice over here. Congrats to Brooke. Thank you. I will pass it along. She had a little girl, baby Zoo, who is now 6 years old, or gonna be 6 pretty soon. Min raise. And you got it. And is one of the cutest little kids you've ever seen. The definition of precocious. I actually never knew what that word meant until Brooke had baby Zuzu. That kid is hilarious. And just such a great kid. Very sweet kid. And now Brooke is having her first boy, which just the pregnancy alone has been insanely different. I mean, why are you taking so long, bro? Aces, baby. Second pair of aces of the day. I got one just off screen, raised out of first position. Everybody folded. Now we're in late position. We'll see what happens. Ooh. Nobody bets a 10, so let's bet the 10. Ah. It's not a great flop for these aces. Let's go ahead and bet. I don't mind raising some suited connectors in early position. I don't like max value being short over here. I don't know why he's playing short. He usually never does that. He's on this other table with 60 bucks. Like, he doesn't... I don't know if his reload didn't come through or what. Or maybe he's glitched. But he's usually a topped-off guy. Well, that's a pretty good flop. And we're obviously never folding here. Cool. He makes quads. I love this guy. Don't you wish you had more money? Don't you wish you had more than 350 on the table? I mean, you would have gotten it all. Congrats. Fucking holding over me. God, I've won back all that money from that bullshit set over set. Yep. Set over set for 2 buy-ins. Already got it back. Am I doubled on any tables, or have I just been scaling them all up? Well, I guess I've been scaling them up. Huh. It's kind of crazy. Check flop, bet turn. Where the fuck did you go? Why'd you leave the table? What, you just really don't like this table? Like, what the fuck? I know you're not quitting for the day. But this table's fucking dead now? The fuck? Oh, it's because there's another... Oh, I see. This one died because... Yeah, there's another 6 max 20 in L. That's why that table died. Yeah. I knew it wasn't the king, but I didn't think I was going to win that one. Good luck in the session. Thanks to boss. Let's give this up. It's fine. Yeah, I've been having good results by having several small sessions throughout the day. Like 2 to 3 hours, then take a break, do some stuff, come back 2 to 3 hours. Yesterday I ended up playing 6 hours total, and the day before that I ended up playing like 10. So I'm just kind of getting in more time without having to really kill myself by just playing 9 hours straight. Alright, we got another 6 max, so I'm going to put that on the main screen. Size that up. Alright. Oh, max value ended his session, that's why. The fuck? Ooh, close one. Got good value on that too. Just overbet turn and river. Okay. Love that. I mean, I mostly don't love it because of that player, so I think we just call down dimes. Yeah, imagine hitting quads on a short stack, right? That's why you gotta always reload quickly. I mean, I just use the auto reload. bum, bum. Jack's pretty nice. I'm trying to fix my screen here. This fucking guy is ridiculous. He never protects anything, so it's very hard to get true value because he can have, like, aces just at any time. But holy shit, does he take a long time. Wow. What an amazing bet. How'd you come up with that one? Jesus. Everything got there. It's probably his version of it. Look at this! I win! Great bluff. Funny part is he plays kings the exact same way. Like, I mean it. Not even betting the turn. He just gets to the river, and then he would bomb it, but the ace hit. Ooh, I flopped another set. Flopping a bunch of sets today, knock wood. Just gonna check. I mean, I guess we gotta bet something, right? I mean, some players just don't see bet. I'm gonna limp this one. I was gonna raise it, but this player is shorter. So we're not gonna. We want to keep room for bluffs. He's also been here 3 hours. He might just say fuck it because he's sitting here on $5. After 3 hours. See, now I wish I'd raised. Because, yeah. You win. Good way to go, broke. Don't love it, but I think we can call the queen. Jesus. This player's only been here for 3 minutes. It kind of makes me really suspect, but this player calling, I don't think I can call. Oh, nice. You moved into the new place, Chloroform. That's awesome. Oh, 2 pair versus the straight. Oh, look at that. I mean, a min re-raise? A may just float this guy. That turn is not great for me. That sucks. Turn's really the problem there. Ugh, so many good scenarios and I just miss. Sure. Sorry, I'm trying to answer a text. I mean, that's a full pot bet. That's usually bullshit. I don't love the ace, that's for sure. And I'm going to check that. Yeah, we're just going to win here. It's way too much. Did he have anything? Queen Jack. He did have Queen Jack. I could have raised and gotten. I thought about raising. Okay. It's alright. Nice. Why am I getting min clicked? It's kind of hard to say. I mean, that's hard to bluff at. So, if he has a pair, he'll call. If not, he won't. Yeah. I'm going to 3-bet. Gut shot, backdoor flush draws. Player calls. I'm just going to bet big to make it look like garbage. Yeah, it's fine. I think he kind of reluctantly called me anyway with like a pair. This I don't mind. 6 is okay. I mean, if it's a check down, we can win a lot. That could have been bullshit, but he could still have me beat with an 8. Like, it's just not... my hand's just not strong enough overall. Ace Queen's nice. We should be up against a lot of raggedy aces. And King Queen, yeah. I'll fold this one, fold that one. Still in the profits. Same player making the same weak raise. Nine's pretty nice. Nine's nice over there. Check this one. Check that one. We'll definitely bet this one now. There's just not much for him to have, right? Like, he can have a pair of 10s, I guess. We're obviously going to bet this one. Interesting. 6-7, Jack 10. 5-6 occasionally, but not really. 8-9. Jack 10's really the problem. So, I think we just check. King of the River occasionally gets a bet, but very rarely. 10-7. Bum, 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 bum. Fold, fold, call, fold. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, that's not bad. I'm kind of betting the equity a little heavy here, but I don't mind it. Gut shot, pair. It's not bad. I don't think we're up against too many 10s. We're up against a lot of draws and 8s. So, it's the min raise again. And I flop the set. Jack on the turn. I think we can check. I'm going to min raise him. See how cute he wants to get. If he has a queen, yeah, it's just this little tip-tap shit. It's just ridiculous. I wasn't getting anything more out of him. I think the min raise is probably the best value. Maybe if I check the turn, but I think all diamonds kill river action, so if he has anything, we'll get it right there. But this is just you're playing late stage tournament sizing on a cash table. It's just ridiculous. Should I be 3-betting this? I think I should. I kind of miss that sometimes. But I think that's a good 3-bet spot. I mean, I know it's a good 3-bet spot. I just don't always do it. Yeah. Because give ourselves an extra chance to win and not have to sweat it. Check, fold. There's too many draws here to not bet big. It's one of those ones where it's you got to treat it like aces in that spot and get your value until you're convinced that you're beat. You just have to kind of keep going. It's a min raise. We're gonna 3-bet, not too big, because he is coming out of first. I almost accidentally clicked call there. Yeah, see this guy with his tip tap shit. He's just gonna get fucking housed. All right. Interesting. That's why I didn't raise too big. Raise here. Go ahead and bet this one. What? No min click 3-bet this time? Check, check, check. Check. I guess we just check down and win, right? I don't mind this little stupid raise. Not bad. I mean, that's just silly. It could look like I called with overs. He should be on a flush draw a ton. Four, 5. Nice catch. I guess we do this. Sometimes this guy has a set and he's trapping, but not often. Eight in the river is kind of nice. Some players can't fold here. Like, he shouldn't fold like pairs, but he should have bet the pair on the flop. The only one that I think ever calls there that ends up with anything is like pocket jacks, because equity-wise they're so far ahead they don't mind letting a card come off. But ace high sometimes. Like, these raises aren't even anything. Like, look at this shit. Now the min bet at him. Ooh. Raise, re-raise, jack 9. Look at this. He went ape shit. That's fucking hilarious. The guy min bet to goat him, and he min bets with bullshit. He min bets on the draw, so he just went fucking ape shit. That's hilarious. Do we get paid here? I don't know if we get paid, and plus the ace might make a full house. Let's raise up the aces. Third pair of aces today. Little action on one, no action on another, and this is the third one. Well, it's going to be hard to get action on that, but he's super short. We're just going to check. Might get paid here. Not often. Check. Bet. Min raised by Captain Sneaky. So he's in the blind, right? So he can have 3-4, he can have 7-8. Let it go. It's fine. We checked this all the way, and he paid me on the river. He 3-bet me pre-flop and then checked it the whole way, and then still paid me. My river bet wasn't anything special, but it was still kind of... Look at this, another set of fucking jacks when I could be very vulnerable on a board that's not great. It's not great because there's ace-queen, there's queen-9, there's, you know, flush draws, there's straight draws. Not like I'm bitching, but that's the third time I flopped a set of jacks on a board that wasn't great for me, and one of them I lost. Lost the other two I didn't get much action on. But one of them I went set over set with aces. Maybe that's just overthinking, though. Yeah, this player limped, I raised. We checked it down. How you like this for showdown value? The queen high. Look at the 5 on the turn. I mean, this guy does goat with that, but I have a 5. Called? Why are you calling? 6 in the river is kind of awesome. I don't know how often he has something he can pay me with, but I'm not folding if he jams. I mean, because he can only have 9s, really. Queens, maybe, but he could really only have 9s. I'm just never folding. Yeah, he's not folding either. I called. Queen? Aces? You did this to yourself, bro. Look at this. Min raise pre. 3-way pot. Bets minimum. This is aces. He has aces here. The turn comes off. Calls or raise. And then on the river pays this. Jesus Christ, dude. So this is a raised pot, and Jeter led right at it out of the blind. I went ahead and raised. I mean, it's a half-pot bet, so he can absolutely have a jack, but I think he's just going to have more 10s, like 10-9 or something like that, you know? But you lead into the razor, and then the razor raises you. You got to assume overpair, so maybe it was a dumb move to raise. Double gutty. Flush on the turn. I'm not going to bluff. He's got way too many 2 pairs. He's not going to fold. I mean, and obviously the flush is there. Just bet, bro. I mean, I would check king queen if I was him. So, you know, I think there are a lot of bluffs there, but I don't think he has too many of them. Like, he may be turning a hand into a bluff, but that actually has me beat. But for 6 blinds, I got to see it all the way down. I'm cool with that. Get to realize my equity. Go ahead and bet this 9. Yes, the original raiser would check a flush draw. This is the guy who had aces before. So who fucking knows? I don't know, but I like to bet. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, it took so long here. I love this build, but this fucking thing takes forever to fire. And I was trying to make a fast fire build too, and it just... the amperage on this is just not hitting it. I have it turned all the way up to 8.4 volts, and it's only pulling 50 watts because of the build at 1.42 ohms. I don't know why. It's a braided, or it's a Clapton, but it's a spaced Clapton. So it's like, yeah, it's a Clapton coil, which is a lot of wire, but it's super thin. It's only like 1 millimeter thick, and it's like 6 wraps, but they're spaced. They're a good distance apart. They're not touching, which means the conductivity is even faster. But for some reason, it's just taking so long to fire because the wattage is low. It's a good flop. We're betting to check turn. 6 isn't great because it does pair the board, but sometimes we get a call out of like a random 6. Yeah, I maybe he just had the ace of spades. I'm not sure, but he's not supposed to, unless he has me beat. But I guess some people just always call. But if you have a 10, do you really fold there? Can't imagine he folded a flush that easily. It's kind of a silly thing to think. Ugh. Interesting. Check. I'm gonna check that king. This player's too short. Like, if we bluff anything, he's just gonna jam any value, so... Pick up the straight draw. I don't mind betting it now. I am actually gonna bet this king at this point. Get called. It's a good double fire spot. And I think we just bet again. Ah, he had an ace. Well played. It's one of those ones where he either has an ace or he doesn't. When he doesn't, which is the majority, because he's in the big blind, we're gonna win. He's gonna have a 7. He can have 8-9. He can have the same hand as me. He can have like 10 king, 10 jack. Yeah, no, that's a good double barrel. I can't believe I got paid here. I mean, I know it was small, but what did you call with? Oh, an 8. Okay, all right, fine. Sorry, I'm looking at something. Somebody went all in, but it was only for like a nickel. And I cracked his 6s. Nope, he sucked out. I had 8-9. It came off 8-7-4, and he hit the 5 on the river to make the straight. So we got this. This was all in pre-flop. This guy only had like 35 cents. I bet the flop, and then that was the run out. Check. Deuce on the riv. Checky, checky. Miss. Man, these 20 and L 6 max are not no action today. I mean, except for when I went set over set. But all the maniacs are gone. You have any more 9 max? No, I'm on all of them. Doing okay. I'm up a couple bucks, but took a few beats, so. I mean, the set over set cost me 22 because it was on a 20 and L. And the fact that I'm up like $4 is kind of okay after that. Look at this limp call. I make it 65 cents. He raises to $7. That's hilarious. I mean, neither one of these raises is enough to make me fold this 9-7. Sucks that the player... Well, I don't buy this. There should be a lot of 2-pair combos. Why would you just call? You have 45 cents left. Why would you just call? Ace 9, Ace 4. These guys are hilarious. The 3-bet with the ace-9 is already fucking crazy. And the guy leading out, only calling. And the guy betting a dime. I mean, it's just so fucking ridiculous. Make a 10. Don't want to fold a pair yet. Eight sucks. Alright, player behind I can fold. Heads up, it's a different story, but there's just too many ways to get beat when there's 3 players in the pot. Jack 9. The other guy actually have a 10. The other guy had 7-5 of hearts, made a 7 on the river. That's weird. I feel like if this guy jams, I'm calling. I don't know why. I feel like he does weird shit. Ace in the turn's not great, but we're going to bet it. And check the river. It's tough when he jams. Because I don't know if he's a maniac yet, but I think I'm calling if he does. He checks. Did he have a draw? Flush draw? What'd you have? Queen 10. Gut shot, picked up flush draw on the turn. I'm surprised he didn't go for it on the river. This min-raise shit is hilarious. Oh, why the ace on the turn? It's these two fucking idiots. I mean, I guess we just check, right? I guess we bluff catch here. I mean, the only one who should really have it is this guy. Yeah, I don't think we're getting any money out of it anyway, right? Hey, what'd everybody have? Queen 5 and Jack 10. Interesting. I'm gonna check back the ace. Sometimes he's looking to draw to something and we can get one street of value out of him. Rarely he's got the ace. Nope. Ugh. Legs are stiff. getting a lot of good starter hands just off screen and then having to check down. And then I'm winning, but I can't ever bet him. It's like tens on a, you know, king, queen, 4, 9, 7 board. Jacks on an ace. It was like ace, king, something, something with a flush draw out there. I just had to check down, and I've won them both. Just kind of silly. Yeah. I mean, I don't love this, but the price is so good. Big blind actually folds. Like, Jesus, dude. Yeah, this guy doesn't c-bet much. So, we gotta give him some credit. Getting pretty hungry now. Courtney made fucking etouffee yesterday. It was really good. Might have some more of that with some rice. Just give it up. Yeah. Like I say, I don't love ace-10 there, but... the min raise. And then he checks that quickly. Well, I guess we can bet this. Guy just folded. He didn't even check. Didn't want me to see his hand. What's going on here? Right? It just looks like I have a weak queen and I'm making sure I'm not getting trapped and shit. Yeah, I bet and he just folded on the river. I don't even get to see the showdown because or I checked and he just folded instead of checking. So he prevented a showdown. That's funny. I'll bet he was on the same spade draw. Would have been nice. Just barreled into the fucking guy who had quads. Or not quads. Why did I say quads? He had top, and he just sat there and just clicked call 3 times. He might as well have had quads. He had me fucking crushed. But it's crazy because it was his first hand on the table. Super aggressive player. I 3-bet him. And he just ran out the best possible board. I'm going to go ahead and bet here. Super aggressive player. It only cost me like $4, but whatever. Okay. It's a little whatever. I love these guys with their min raises. I'm just going to check this one now. I don't think we... Love the ace. They both will have an ace here. Well, I made 2 pair. I'm going to bet. Yeah, well, congrats, guys. Are you seriously going to fold? Ace, deuce, and king 10. Love it. Love it. Such great play all around. I love how the ace, deuce thought about folding after betting 90% of his stack. Did I seriously just get min raised? Alright, whatever. Alright, well, we got a flush. In position. Full pot. I mean, you could definitely have the ace of spades, so... Yeah, he wasn't going to call a raise. He was... I don't know why he's trying to rep the flush with... Or why he's trying to rep something better than he has. I mean, he didn't really need to do that. It's kind of silly. I mean, like... Why don't you give up on that one? Yeah, I am fucking starving. I do have some laundry to do. Might want to get that started. So this is kind of blockery, but we have all the equity. 8 on the river is not too bad. Sometimes he has 2 pairs. Sometimes he has 6, 7. Sometimes he actually has an 8. He can have ace 8 for sure. He can have deuces. I don't really know if I want to fold though. Like this is just, it looks like more flush draws. I wish I didn't have the flush draw because it would make it an easier decision, but I think I do have to call. Right? My 6 plays. Love that minimum. Why would you lead the turn? Like, this is just dumb donkey shit. Like, he limped it pre-flop. Then he called on the flop. And then he just inflated this pot like you wouldn't believe. And then he just... Full pot on the riv. Like, what do you... Hey, I got 10s. Like, I don't know, man. People are just bad. Like... I obviously can't raise, but it's whatever. I guess we just bet minimum. The jack's not great because jack 10 is a thing. But I don't think we were getting anything else anyway. I don't know what they're calling me with. I guess it was nice to make the min bet to get called. I want to call this one? Yeah, I think I do. I don't know how often we see a 3-bet behind. Look at this flop. Gut shot to the ass stand. I think the ass end is even good here when this player folds. You got it, bro. I know he's betting the 9. This is a nice one. This guy raised. I called the flop. Floating, kind of gut shotty. And then the turn comes off like that. He checks, overcard, diamond draw, take it down. That's what you do when you float and you call with a gut shot. You have to take those bluff spots. But so many people miss them. They're like, oh, I missed my fucking... Because if you check, like, it's known you're not strong, so then what do you represent on the river? Right? And if you had a flush, you would absolutely bet there. $235, you win. This is a dumb bet. If I had a 10, I'd call it. So I went for the steal and this player called. He's not going to fold a draw for that, but I just want to see if he'll raise me. My hand looks like, you know, an overpair a lot here. Wow. So the problem is he could be doing this with a flush draw, but a lot of times it's just like 2 pair plus. Okay. Sets, a lot of sets. Deuces, for sure. I think we'll take one off here. It's not a bad one to take. I'm going to check behind. I don't know if you go for value with a queen. Three bet by the same guy. I don't know what this is. I'm not looking to go very far with it, but it's fine. You raise me out of the big blind, that's fine. Yeah, I am fucking hungry. I am making too many mistakes here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill it for now. And we'll see where we're at. I think I'm down like a buy-in. Let's see. Boom. Oh no, I'm not down that much. I'm down $5. I'm down half a buy-in. Took a couple of big beats. I did lose 22 on that one set over set, jacks versus aces, and then the top set versus the straight for another. I think it was a buy-in and a half, so maybe 35. So $35 downswing, and then just end up being down $5. Not bad, good recovery. I'm going to be back in a little bit, but I'm going to eat and chill and start some laundry, and be back probably in like 2 hours or so. So I'll see you guys later. I'm not going to bother with a host. I'll see you. Have fun.